Erin Peterson, and I'm a licensed veterinary technician or animal nurse at the cat practice. This little lady here is Miss Maggie, and as you can see, she's very intelligent, smart, and fun-loving. However, kitties like her need lots of stimulation. They like to play, and it's best if we can find some toys that they like to play with so that we can make our experience with them much more rewarding. Not all kitties like to play with all different types of toys, therefore there are lots of different toys out on the market. We're going to look at a few of them today, and that way we can hopefully help you to find a toy that you may want to play with your kitty, or that your kitty may want to play with, by itself. First thing to keep in mind, however, is you want to make sure that you're going to get a toy that isn't potentially harmful to your kitty. There are a lot of toys out there, and some are cheaper than others, so we want to make sure that we are very careful as to pieces that may potentially fall off of those toys that the kitty can swallow. There are different types of things such as sequins, bells, other dangly pieces. You just want to make sure that you check those toys thoroughly. Pulling on them is a good thing to do to make sure that those aren't going to fall off. If, however, they do fall off, the best thing to do is to throw that toy away and start with a new one. The best thing to do before you go out and purchase some toys is to take a look and see what your kitty likes to play, or how he likes to play. A lot of kitties like to chase or pounce, others like to play hide and seek, others like to swat things around or bat with their front paws. So it is important to pay attention to these cues that they give you so that you may be able to find the best toy that will suit your kitty. The first category of toys we're going to talk about are the chase toys. Most of them have a long stick and a toy at the end. They can grasp it with their paws and go around in circular motions. This is one type of toy. The other one we're going to show you is on a wire and has a mouse attached to the end. Some kitties like to jump up in the air and go vertical with it. This is a great way for them to get some exercise. Good girl, Miss Maggie. This helps with coordination for them as well. Another form of chase toys that we're going to talk about are the automated toys. One in particular is this laser light here. This one can either be handheld for us to play with the kitty, or it can actually be set down and it will go off on its own. So the kitty can play while you're away. They do make smaller versions of this toy and a handheld version, and these can help to engage and play with your kitty. One thing in particular you want to make sure of, however, is to not shine the laser light into the kitty's eyes, as that can damage the eyes. The next category of toys we're going to talk about are the swatting toys. Some kitties like to play with their front paws and swat balls and things like that around. This one here has a ball in it, and I'm going to throw it on the floor, and Miss Maggie's going to swat it around. Good girl. They make many different types of swatting toys. Some are small and fluffy. Others are more round to roll around. Some light up, and some play music. So it is important to get a few that are different to keep your kitty's attention. The next section of toys we're going to talk about are toys that kitties can grab. Some toys are little mouse-shaped toys. Some of these are filled with catnip or little rattles, and kitties tend to grab them with their paws or their mouth. Some will roll with them, bite them, or swat them around. The next category of toys are toys that kitties like to hide in. Some kitties like to play in areas like this. This is a cat tree in particular that's got a large tunnel, as you can see. It also has a perch up above. Some kitties like to play in here and play above it or in it. And this is another type of tunnel that they have. Sometimes it's good to put some catnip in there or some toys. And they like to go in there and sometimes jump out and play hide and seek. There are other different options for hiding. However, they can be things that you find around the house. One of those in particular is a paper bag. We recommend, if you're going to use a paper bag, to make sure that the handles are trimmed off, as kitties can potentially get stuck in the handles. Or you can use a cardboard box. Some of the cheapest things around the house are the best. The next best option, and it's probably one of my favorite options, is getting a playmate for your kitty. It can give them many hours of fun with each other, especially if you're not home a lot during the day. You won't have to worry about your kitty not being entertained. This is Buzz. Buzz is Maggie's brother, and they love to play with each other, and of course they're sister and brother, so they do tend to have fun. But lastly, the best thing to do if you do have a kitty partner is to make sure that they're both spayed and neutered.